Hey there, Remodelaholics! Welcome back, and I hope you're enjoying our 2x4 and More week, where we are sharing all the best projects built using 2x4s and other structural lumber. Today's project comes from our contributor, Krista, who does the most amazing projects. Krista's home had a small deck at the back, but since it was too small to comfortably fit patio furniture, the deck stayed empty and basically unused. Krista knew she wanted to add seating to her deck without taking up any of the existing deck space, but she couldn't find anything online that reflected what she wanted. Strong deck seating with a wide seat and a backrest, plus built-in tables to save space. And remember, they needed to not use up any of the existing deck space. It sounds like a tall order, but Krista started drawing and came up with this beautiful solution, and it's all built using 2x4s, 2x6s, and 4x4 lumber. Each seat section is made up of one 4x4 post attached to the deck, with two horizontal boards and two 45-degree diagonal boards serving as supports to the 2x6 bench seat back, and additional 2x4 support for the back of the bench. We have all the measurements and cut details for customizing this over on our blog at Remodelaholic.com, so be sure to read those details before you dive in. Once you've done your measuring and shopping and have all your cuts made according to the size of your deck, you'll start building the benches by attaching deck tie brackets to each 4x4 post. One bracket flush with the bottom of the post and one up a few inches to match the build of your deck. Now you'll attach your horizontal pieces to the top of the post using deck screws. Make sure that this is square so your bench will be level. After all the horizontal pieces are installed, attach the 45-degree angle supports using L brackets to attach each piece to the deck, and deck screws to attach the angled support to the horizontal support. Be sure to pre-drill so you don't split the boards, and make sure that the horizontal supports are level and flush with their neighbors. Now it's time to attach the bench skirts along the back of the bench and the bench fronts along the front. Using 2 screws per horizontal support, drill screws through the skirt into the supports along the back length of each bench, and make sure to use a level. Next, attach the bench fronts by drilling into the support posts. Now, add the angled back supports by clamping in place and drilling 3 deck screws through the back support into the horizontal support. Make sure the bottom is flush with the bottom of the horizontal support, then add 2 more screws through the outside skirt into each back support piece. Now it's really going to start coming together. Time to install the tables. Cut all your pieces, and as a side note, this is a great place to use your scrap pieces. You'll start by attaching a piece of 2x6 from the inside using deck screws and a scrap piece. Then place and attach the table sides and center support. Then the table front. Next, add the table top by alternating 3 2x6 pieces and 2 2x4 pieces attached with deck screws. Time to finish up the benches. Measure the length of your bench slats, remembering to leave 2 to 3 inches of space between your bench ends and your home's exterior. Attach the first bench slat flush with the bench front, drilling screws into the horizontal supports. Then place a couple of half-inch pieces of scrap lumber to act as spaces between the first slat and the next, and then repeat for the third slat of the bench seat. Attach the back slats starting at the top of the back supports and evenly placing the next 2 slats. Now add the 2x6 top plate to the bench back, making sure the top plate is flush with the front and on the ends. The last step to building your benches is adding the bench fronts. Attach another 2x4 and 2x6 to the front supports using half-inch spacers and 2-inch deck screws in each support post. Keep in mind that your bench front pieces will be longer than the bench seats to cover the front of the table section too. Once your bench fronts are installed, all that's left is to sand, stain, and enjoy. Krista used a waterproof stain and sealer that matched her existing deck, applied with a small roller and a foam brush to get in the gaps in between. Now you can sit back and enjoy the fruits of a job well done. Hope you're having a great summer. Remember to check out our other 2x4 and more playlist here, and be sure to subscribe for more weekly projects. See you later, guys. Oh, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Krista did a great job.